What's going on, everybody?
Hey there.
It's Pablo,
And I'm Laura.
and we're the Sierra State Liquidators. Tonight, we're going to just do a quick haul video of what we found. When did we find this stuff?
Yesterday.
It was yesterday. I totally
We went
went
on a
blank.
haul spree yesterday.
Yeah, we did. I took the day off. Oh, for anybody that's new to our channel, hi. Part-time reseller, full-time reseller. My day off was yesterday, so we went to an estate sale and how many stores?
An estate sale, a Salvation Army, and a Goodwill, and another church thrift store.
Yeah.
And that might have been all.
The church-run thrift store, that was a bust.
It was. It was some good information, though. We kind of recently have dove into clothes, women's clothes. So it was good to go in there. We've been in there before and purchased some great things, but never looked at clothes before because that wasn't in our wheelhouse at the time. So it was good to get a look at what they offer and what their prices are. A little higher than what we're normally paying. So didn't pick anything up from there, mainly because our 2-year-old was acting a little crazy, so he and I had to go hang out in the car. So, but it was fine. It was a good just research trip more than anything.
Yeah.
We made up for it with the other places that we went.
Yeah. We've actually done good at that place before. I picked up
Yeah.
a boombox from there, Panasonic, I think, and
It
I
was
did really
massive.
well on it. So, and they had some like bookshelf stereo there that I looked at and I passed on, and I can't remember exactly why. There was a few things with it that I didn't want to fiddle with. Maybe I could have, messed around with it and made it worthwhile, but I just went and passed on it, and I wasn't too sad about missing out on it, because from what they had it priced versus what we could make on it and the little bit of effort that I may have to actually put into it, I was okay with passing on it. Sometimes I get to the point where I don't want to leave a store empty-handed, but I'm getting really good about letting go. I have problems letting go. Walking out of a store empty-handed kind of irks me a little bit, but I'm
Well,
getting
it's hard
better.
because it feels like wasted time. You go in there and you
Yeah.
search, especially if you spend a decent amount of time in a store and then you walk out with nothing.
Yeah,
But sometimes it's best just to do that. Don't waste any of your money there.
I'm getting better at that. But that's good. So some of the stuff that we have here, there's one thing that we have here that is not from any of those things. It's from another day at my day job, where one of my coworkers had something that he wanted out of his garage, and I was fine with taking. We made a deal on it, and after all that, there is a few more things downstairs that I just didn't want to bring up here. We don't have everything from that day.
No.
We just chose a few
Just
pieces
the
to
highlight
share
reel.
with, and I promise you're not missing out on some awesome treasure thing that we didn't want to share. It's just not all of it's here, but we'll talk about some of the stuff that's not even here. So where should we start?
Okay. You want to start with these?
Sure, because they're right in front of us. Why not?
Hold on,
So the first thing that we found, and this was at the Goodwill.
Yeah, this was later in our day, which is kind of funny because we were talking about these the other day that we hadn't seen them in a while, and we're like, oh, Goodwill must have caught on, or all these thrift stores have caught on. People are just not donating them. There has to be something going on. We aren't picking them up anymore, which was fine because for a while we were picking them up every time we went into a store. There was one there. It is these lovely machines, good old Polaroids.
Yep. And we really only dabble with the 600 film, and
We've tried the other ones before because,
forever.
well, whenever we first started out, we would pick these up because these just sell so well. But there were some older ones that we would get, and being
With the
excited
lens
about
camera.
them because they were older, thinking that they would do well, and they didn't. But they eventually sold, which was great. But these bad boys, the ones for 600 film, they really do well.
Yeah.
They used to do a little better, but we haven't sold them in a while, honestly, because we haven't found any.
We haven't come across very many.
I'm always terrified to close them. I'm gonna break it.
I even have like, I guess you can call them scouts. I have people that actually keep their eyes open for these whenever they go to garage sales and stuff. Again, coworkers, people that I work with, they look out for things like this because they know I buy them. And they're really nice about it. None of them have ever marked me up. It's at cost, which is cool. And I've even told them they can mark it up a little bit, just not anything crazy. But and one of them, I think I already took out the cartridge, but they usually have some sort of cartridge in them. We've kept those. I think you can sell the empty cartridges. I haven't looked them up in a long time, but we've got a couple, and the ones that we do have, the battery's still good in them, so we use those for testing. And then we have some of the film that's actually been used, but as long as you reinsert it into the cartridge, you pop it in here, as long as the battery's good in the cartridge, you pop it in here, you hear all the mechanism going, and then you can actually pop off a picture and it will pop out the used film. So even though it's used, it's good for testing. So
yeah.
These
are good little finds if you can find them.
So for those that are beginning, if you can find them and find them pretty reasonable, we usually sell them around. We try to flip them quick, anywhere between like $15 to $20. We don't do free shipping. If you did free shipping, you can do like $25 with free shipping, and then shipping's going to cost you just under $7 on these pretty much. But we usually do $15 to $20 on these a piece. And again, we don't do free shipping on them. They're priority, not first class.
We do very little free shipping anymore.
It's very true. Very true. And it hasn't like stopped business for us. So we haven't seen anything slow down because we don't offer free shipping.
No.
Also at the Goodwill was this Game Boy Color. Again, we paid up. It was my decision to do it because I half-heartedly thought about just keeping it. Still haven't decided whether I'm going to sell it or not. Picked it up for $9, and again, maybe mid-20s or so on something like this, and still haven't decided whether I'm going to let that one go or not. I used to have one of these. This is the clear purple one, so might keep it, might not, don't know. Either way.
I don't care where you put it. I'm just trying to help you out.
Your side.
I don't know much about this.
Oh.
I'll hold it up for you in Vanna White.
Yeah, I picked that one up.
Vanna White it.
So,
our lights are so bright.
It's so bright. We're actually using lighting. You can see the reflection in the little.
This, I guess, is like a cookie maker.
Cookie maker.
So Pablo says.
No, I looked it up. It's an Italian. Italian cookies are made out of this real thin cookies.
Pizzelli? Prego. Pizzelli Baker. I'm not Italian. I have no idea.
I wasn't even going to try. I was just going to call it an Italian cookie maker. I know that. As far as the pronunciation.
That sounds like a good one.
I don't know.
I just went for it.
But
they're pretty if they make cookies.
There you go. And they're pretty looking. So picked that up for like $5, actually just under $5. Mm-hmm. And those things brand new. I was looking up brand new in the box. They bring some serious money, around like $170, $180, like no joke. So easily used like that out of the box. No, no frills, no chills. 25 to 30, somewhere in that range. I'll be over the moon with. I'm gonna start off a little bit higher, maybe $39.9, because there were some that sold for $40 and $35. So I'll start off maybe $39.9, and we always run sales, so whatever. Yeah. Also of the Will of the Good are a pair of Rockports that I picked up. These things, we do really well with them. They're in really nice shape, actually.
Men's dress shoes do well for us, typically.
No, like serious scuffing or anything like
that.
The
bigger the shoe, the better, honestly.
Yeah, these are like moderate sizes. They're not even anything
they're like a 10.
9.5. So nothing The shoe size is like but the condition of them are like really, really nice. And
They'll still sell.
Brown does really well.
Yeah.
As far as colors go, brown does well. So there's that. So this is the bag that my coworker was looking to get rid of. He didn't have anything in it. He wanted at a golf tournament that he played in. It is new with tag. It's cutter and buck and leather laptop bag, and it's got
Really
this
nice.
insert in there. Yeah, some sort of insert padding, I guess, for like the laptop to go into. It's closed on one end, open on the other. Velcro, hold it shut. Really, really nice. It actually says
SEC 25?
75th.
75.
75th SEC kind of like edition, because it was an SEC golf tournament that he had the privilege of playing in, and so that was pretty cool. And we agreed on $4 for the bag. So new with tag, I take that because I think that, you know, on the high side maybe 35.
Dusty.
We'll yeah, we just gotta wipe it down a little bit. Like he said, he was telling me it was just in his garage taking up space and dusty. No, a little bit higher. There we go. So Brookstone, the box is not in like the best of shape, but it's still the inside of it is what matters the most, because everything's still wrapped up. We're gonna sell it open box, new open box, because everything is still wrapped up very, very nicely. What it is, it's a remote, a talking remote thermometer for grilling, so you can grill with the comfort of knowing that your stuff's not going to burn, and it'll go off whenever the temperature reaches whatever
you set it for, I guess.
Meat
right?
that you got in there and set to that temperature, internal temperature. So that one was a tough one for me, because I've got a smoker and, you know, grill and everything, and I wanted to keep it for myself, but I'm gonna pass.
So you can wear it on your belt like a cool guy while you hang out outside.
Should bring somewhere around, again, 35 or so, so not too shabby. Just because we're on the whole Goodwill thing, might as well keep on going. This little combo pack of the Ryobi drill.
Battery died.
No. I'm just not squeezing it hard enough.
Oh.
Let a man do it, okay? Bam. Along with the light. Gotta let a man do it, okay?
I like the light. I can work that one.
And the actually quick charge charger. It takes about 30 minutes with these chargers to charge up the battery, and then the
I think he
Ryobi
wants
bag.
to keep it, really. I think he
haven't
might
really decided yet.
keep this one.
Paid about $25 for it, and each thing individually has sold for about 20 to 25 by itself, each one of them, when I looked them up. So I have decisions to make. I have an older set that I can sell locally and then keep this nicer set. If I sell my older set, I should be able to cover the cost of what this was and just like break even, if not a little bit better. But some thinking to do. Some thinking to do there. And then the bag is a nice little touch. I didn't look up what the bag would bring, but $5 to $10 added to the value of things. So yeah, I think I'll leave that for last.
Okay. So I guess I'll start with this one. All my stuff is clothes. That's life now for me, I guess. Let's see.
I will say though, you are killing it on the clothes.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So sometimes I know that people really focus on brands, like brand names of things, and they get really like hyper focused on that, and that is important. I do think that name brands and things like that do sell really well, but sometimes it's just the appearance of stuff, and whenever you look it up, it actually sells really well. Like, look at this madness that's happening on this shirt.
See the print on that?
That's just crazy. And like the neckline here with like the weird triangle cutouts, and it's on the sleeve too. Like, this is just craziness happening. Jamie Sadock, something like that.
Go with that.
I forgot exactly how much this was whenever I looked it up, like how much they go for, but good money. It was half off, so it was $288. I think Papa's gonna look that up real quick to give you an answer. That's what he looked like he was doing anyways. But yes, sometimes you just have to...
So it's a golf shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just have to search around and...
I know that much.
Find things that...
It's like a fashionable golf apparel.
Yeah, like super...
Swanky.
I feel like it's totally like 90s, like just the way that it looks. Maybe not. I would love to see you fit in this women's medium.
Not gonna happen.
This one I'm pretty sure is an Anthropologie brand. I could be wrong. Porridge is the name of it, but it was super cute. And a lot of times that's what I also go for, is just the design. This actually would fit me, so if it doesn't sell, bonus, goes in my closet. It's happened to a couple of things. But really nice. Like the front is like a really soft cotton, and the back is silky smooth. I don't know what material it's made of, but I love that.
I bet anybody that's new to our channel thinks that we're just like hoarders, because most of the stuff that we've put up so far, we're like,
we say we're gonna keep.
Haven't decided if we're gonna keep it or not, and I don't think we've ever said it this many times during a haul video.
Well, I just said okay.
That we're gonna keep stuff.
You're wanting to keep more stuff than me.
Oh, I know. I found a lot of good stuff that...
Good thing that I'm the full-time reseller, huh?
Well, and here's the thing.
Have fun at work, honey.
But here's the thing, though.
List on eBay.
I think that does well, though. Because a lot of times when I like something, how fast does it sell?
It's true. Pablo has what I say is the golden gut, because he has these like gut feelings about things.
Yep.
Like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, a month ago, he picks up a wrestling singlet, right? I always want to call it a onesie. And he picks this up, and I'm like, why? Why are we gonna buy this? And so we buy it, and I'm like, whatever. Do my thing. I take the pictures. I list it, and I swear to you, less than 12 hours, the stupid thing sells for full price. A wrestling singlet. Really? What else was it that you bought?
Oh, we talked about it on our, was it last video? The radio? The Coca-Cola?
Yes, the Coke radio.
The Coke radio. We listed it the next day?
Mm-hmm.
And how fast did it go?
It was that day. It sold.
Like
hours. Like less than 6 hours later, it sold. That green, this wasn't him, it was me, but that green Travel-On backpack we told you guys about, it just sold today for full price. Mm-hmm. That was a good one.
I love it when we run a sale for like a couple days, and some things sell and all that, and then when the sale ends,
then things sell.
Stuff still continues to sell, and then it's like full price that they sold for because we haven't started a new sale.
Yeah.
And that's just nice.
We like running sales.
It's
we do
like,
that a lot now.
If you were just a few minutes faster, you would have got it on sale.
Yep.
But I'm not going to email them and tell them that. It's like, it doesn't make me feel bad to where I'm going to email them and be like, hey, here's a discount because you missed it just by like 30 minutes.
No, there's no participation trophies in this game.
No,
not happening. Here is a cabbie top, sleeveless blouse. Really pretty. I like cabbie shirts, and I just actually learned today from Nicole State that this is a new cabbie. I'm the worst with this camera, y'all. So that's the new cabbie tag. The older cabbie has a capital CA and then a lowercase BI. I don't have anything up here that has that on it, but apparently Nicole said that the newer ones sell faster than the older ones, so that's exciting. And cabbie stuff is always super cute. Again, that would be something that I would, if it didn't sell, I would not be heartbroken. And I kind of felt like, well, I have two things. The next two things that I'll talk about are kind of those like unicorn things that people talk about all the time, and you never find. Yeah, like a bucket list. So people always talk about like Lululemon, Free People, LuLaRoe, the list goes on. Anthropology brands are really big too. And I actually this week found Lululemon at one store. We talked about that last time. I found this Free People top. That's really cute. It's like a tie back with like this little design around the sleeves.
Lacy looking.
Really lightweight. It's super cute. So that's exciting. Free People. And then this was from Salvation Army, and it's a LuLaRoe. It's called the Perfect Tee.
It's perfect.
It's perfect.
But in our, and I think I just want to dive into it a little further as far as our Salvation Army.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So whenever we watch other people go and do sourcing around their town and they go into a Salvation Army, their Salvation Army looks absolutely pretty compared
like
to ours.
Clean and nice and...
Yeah, ours is not like a Salvation Army that you would think to find
anything
LuLaRoe,
nice
for one.
Especially like a really good name brand. I was shocked. It was literally thumbing through the clothes because they have, I don't know if it's every week or how they do their sales, because we go in there every once in a while, but I haven't really looked at how they do their sales. But they'll have a color, and if the price is $9.99 or below, that color is 99 cents. If it's over $9.99, it's half off. So I got a lot of clothes for 99 cents. Unfortunately, this LuLaRoe was not 99 cents. I think it was $3 or $4. But it'll sell, and it'll sell for, high 20s, low 30s. But again, this is the Perfect Tee. The Perfect Tee, just a little tip, kind of bells out at the bottom. Perfect. And it has a split in the side. Whoa, it's getting away from me. It has a little split.
No.
And you can like tie it or do cute things with it. But these clothes are really comfortable. I have some leggings and I've had some tops from them, and their stuff is really comfortable. It's one of those consultant brands. You buy it directly from the consultant or on eBay. But they only make so many in each print. Like they have so much fabric and they make so many shirts, leggings, yada, yada, yada. So there's a lot of fighting over certain
very desirable
brands.
people.
Unicorns is a big word for them. This was also at the Salvation Army. It's a Michael Simon. Never heard of this before, but how could I not pass this up? Look at this craziness. It's a zipper front sweater.
So much going on.
Just so much happening. Like zebra with color squares.
I'm a very plain kind of... When it comes to my clothes outside of work, I'm not that. Whatever that is, I'm the opposite of this. This is like too much for me.
But this was only 99 cents, and it sells really well. From what I remember, I can't remember exactly right now, but I want to say like the high 30s. Some of them go for like 60 to 70, but those were like even crazier prints than this. So, but 99 cents. For 99 cents, I can't go wrong because, it's 99 cents, guys. So
keep looking down, but I'm looking at our Instagram because we do have a business account Instagram page. We don't sell anything on our Instagram.
No.
But we're with the
community?
Reseller community, viral community.
Whoa, don't do that. The table.
Not viral.
Virtual.
Thank you. I was like, I was off.
Viral
Virtual community of resellers on Instagram. And if you want to go on there and find us, I think I can figure out how to put a link in the description below. So look down there. If it's not there, sorry. No, I'll put it in there. We'll link to our Instagram. And if anything, you'll just see the name. Sierra_estate_liquidators. No more underscore.
Yep, just the two.
But I'm going to attempt to put in the... I've never attempted to do that before, so I think I can handle it now.
We'll try.
Maybe.
Yeah, I love the Instagram community. They are amazing. They're really what helped me to take the plunge to dive into clothes. After getting on there and seeing multiple people selling clothes and sharing their story, it's been really inspiring to be like, you know what, this actually can be a thing, and it really has helped to be a thing. So thank you, wonderful Instagrammers. This is the last piece that I have to yap about. This was from the estate sale that we've just kind of stumbled upon, actually. It's just amazing. Like a Lee denim.
This is old school.
It's old. The inside is like a blanket material. Like it reminds me of whenever I used to ride horses and we would put a blanket underneath the saddle. Like it's awesome.
Like they don't cut the material like this, the cuffs anymore. Like everything about it is just old school.
Yeah.
Well made.
It's got like a corduroy collar. Unfortunately, it has this 38 that I couldn't get off.
I like it.
Probably thinks it is.
I think
cool.
its character is hell. And if your children are watching, sorry, I don't have a bleep button.
We don't censor ourselves.
No.
But
I actually do a really good job because I do have a potty mouth, but I do really well not to use it on YouTube.
I mean, look at this poor tag. It's struggling. Like it doesn't even say anything anymore. It's just there for.
I love everything about it. All the stains.
This little tag is though, and you can tell just by looking at this tag. I don't know if it's gonna focus on it, but this tag itself is just like just is old.
Now think about how in just your normal retail stores, how people pay a ton, buttload for this natural wear that's on this jacket. Distressed. People
it does have a hole in the sleeve, but we think that it isn't going to matter.
I like it.
Pablo is like obsessed with the defects that are on it,
and I'm not concerned. The defects make it.
I think that it'll sell well. I like it.
Yeah, I'm 100% convinced that all of the natural defects that it has to it adds to the character.
There's another hole right now.
Every single hole I love because you know what?
It smells better now. Do you ever? Okay, so you people that go to estate sales. Do you ever walk in and you're like, oh, this is an old people's house? I know that sounds so mean, but whew.
That does, and I'm glad you said it, not me. I don't go smelling people's houses.
You smelled it. All the clothes smelled like it. That's why they're washing.
I'm not agreeing with you.
Anyway.
This was also in that house. Now we've shown another keyboard, I think our last video. It was a Portasound Yamaha. But it was a
smaller.
It was a model that was not quite as equipped as this one. This one's the big boy. This one has the synthesizers. I mean, it's really well equipped to do some, multiple programming and all this other stuff. So this one is a better model.
Close up look.
And it also has the power cord to it. The other one is just going to be pure battery, but this one actually has the wall plug to it. And we got them to do a little deal with the jackets and stuff that we picked up from that estate sale, plus this, and pretty happy with everything that we got.
It was a good random estate sale. We were just driving down the road and saw a sign, and
some of those sold for about $100. Not with anything special, just the cord and the keyboard. I think the 8 jackets that we picked up at the estate sale, plus this keyboard, which if you go on our Instagram and you start following us, you're gonna see where I was lugging this down the side of the road because there was no parking at this estate sale.
Oh my gosh, it was on a main
road. Main road, and we had to park right off the main road. Just
and I couldn't be any help because I was lugging our 2-year-old down the road too.
So it was quite the journey to get that bad boy back there, but it's going to be worthwhile. So it was the first day. They didn't really want to cut any deals, but we did get $10 off of everything, which was good because I wanted to get some money off of the jackets. So it made it about $8 a piece on the jackets, and I paid, in my mind, I paid full price for the keyboard of $30, but it should turn around and make some good profit on that. I'm thinking somewhere around $100 or so, maybe a little less if it goes on sale, but it's going to sell well, so not worried at all about that. We also got some vintage starter Georgia Tech like Puffy jackets too. Those are already been listed, and they're in our eBay room now. So we didn't fish those out for the video.
Yeah,
we got like 2 of those, and then another Russell Athletics vintage with on the back it had embroidery, or no, it was screen print of the Georgia Tech helmet with 1990 ACC champion on the back of it. So the Georgia Tech fans should be really appreciative of these vintage finds that we're bringing back to the world that we're just hiding in a closet.
One of them was like you said, like a starter puffy jacket that zipped up and it had the button flap and a hood. And then the other starter was like a pullover half zip with like one of those big kangaroo pouches in the front.
I had one of those.
And
mine was the Falcons one.
Yeah.
And it had the whole little thing in the front. Mm-hmm. So that was pretty cool.
They were good. Good finds.
Yes. We've run out of stuff to share with you. So that's okay though, because we've been chatting for about 30 minutes or so. And that's probably all you can stand. Some of you probably already bailed already. Shame on you.
For the ones that have stuck around, thank you. We love you guys.
It's fun to share what we've found because we're excited about finding it anyways. And then when we share it with you guys, it makes us really excited about it all over again, because then we get to talk to people that like what we actually talk about. And if you don't like what we're talking about,
why are you here?
What are you doing? What are you doing right now?
Do you just like watching our faces?
But if you like what you heard and you like what you've seen, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. We're going to be bringing more and more content as far as haul videos, maybe even do some ride-alongs. We haven't done those in a while, long time. Maybe we'll bring that back too. Comment ideas, maybe. If you have anything that you want to idea with us about, brainstorming ideas and stuff, that's how you say it.
I love it.
People say ideas with me.
It was perfect.
And I just keep looking at Instagram because we keep getting... We took pictures of our lighting situation in here, so if you see that we're a little more brighter face, it's because we've brought in our light boxes that we use for our photos for eBay. And we just thought we needed to shine a little light on here, so people are commenting on here about that. And well, that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
I like that. It was like over cheesy. Peace.
Bye.